Calm, people. What finally pushed you over the edge? I've always been the quiet one, the type who lets people cut in line without saying a word, the one who laughs awkwardly when someone talks over me. My friends joke that my blood pressure's so low it barely registers. But last spring, I found out everyone has a limit. Mine just took a little longer to reach. My younger brother Ethan has Down syndrome. He's 15, loves superheroes, and memorizes every Marvel movie script word for word. Every Saturday, we go to the local comic book store together. It's his favorite place in the world. The staff knows us. They always save him new posters and chat about upcoming movies. That Saturday started like any other. Ethan was wearing his Captain America hoodie, bouncing as he walked. We headed straight to the figurine section, his ritual. He talks to each action figure like they're old friends, carefully deciding which one will come home with him that week. As he was crouched down, inspecting a new Spider-Man figure, a group of teenage boys walked in, loud, laughing, typical. At first, I didn't pay attention. Then one of them noticed Ethan. "Hey, look," he snickered to his friend. "It's Captain Derp." The others laughed. I froze, pretending I didn't hear, hoping Ethan didn't either. He kept talking to Spider-Man like nothing was happening. But they weren't done. As we moved to the register, they followed behind, whispering just loud enough. Mommy must still dress him. Probably can't even count his own money. My stomach tightened. I squeezed Ethan's shoulder and whispered, "Ignore them, buddy." He smiled back, completely unbothered. But the more they talked, the more I could feel my hands start to shake. The final straw came when Ethan proudly handed the cashier his crumpled $20 bill and said, "I saved all week for this one." One of the boys laughed loudly. "Wow, big spender. Did you color in those bills yourself?" My vision blurred. I could hear my heartbeat in my ears, but I still tried to stay calm. I whispered to the cashier, who knew us well, "Could you please ask them to leave?" But before she could, one of them muttered loud enough for the whole store to hear, "I don't know why people like that even get let out in public." That was it. Something snapped. Before I even realized, my voice was cutting through the entire store. "You think you're funny? Making fun of someone who has more heart and kindness in his pinky finger than you'll have in your entire pathetic life?" The store went silent. I wasn't shaking anymore. My voice was steady, sharp. "He's smarter than you'll ever be, because at least he knows how to treat people. You think you're tough? Picking on someone who's never hurt anyone? You're a coward." One of the boys tried to mumble something, but I cut him off. "No, you don't get to speak anymore." The store manager finally stepped in and kicked them out. As the door shut behind them, a few customers clapped softly. The cashier smiled and whispered, "About time someone put them in their place." Ethan, still holding his Spider-Man box, looked up at me and said, "That was super brave, like Black Widow." I laughed, my voice cracking. "Thanks, buddy." We walked out together, and for the first time in my life, I wasn't afraid of being loud.